Erica, gospel powerhouse.
I love God.
Tell us. Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Tell us how you keep that spiritual health fine-tuned.
You know, like I was saying earlier, it's listening. We spend a lot of time in prayer, and prayer is talking. But at some point in time, you have to stop and listen and meditate and take a moment. And whether that's listening to your spirit, listening to your body, listening to your family, listening to what's actually happening in your business. Sometimes we're so busy going, we don't take proper assessment of what's going on in our lives. And then when it all gets overwhelming, if we just would have taken a moment to just listen and pay attention, that small ache or pain in your body, or that small feeling that you have where you just don't feel yourself, you know, you just, something's off. I don't know what it is, but something's off. You have to stop and pay attention to that, comb over your life so you can make sure that you're really living your best life. Of course, I'm an advocate for prayer, but I never want prayer to go over the things that I actually need to do. Prayer is not a Band-Aid for therapy. Prayer is not a Band-Aid for actually going to the doctor. You have to go to the doctor. Sometimes we need to go to counseling. Sometimes we actually need to cut people off. When you pray and listen and God says, okay, you're at the end, be at the end and cut it off, you know? Just because you're spiritual, it doesn't mean you're crazy and you ignore the normal things that happen in life.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
Jesus. Yes. Okay. What woman inspires you and why?
I would say, of course, so many women. I love women, surrounded by beautiful women, aunts and sisters and cousins and friends. But I would say my mom, mother of 9, raised 13, married my daddy 3 times. And yeah, I know, see? She still loves life. She's not cynical. She's not bitter. She still believes in people. She challenges all of her kids. She wouldn't co-sign for any of us. So she stands her ground, you know. And we realized growing up, and I'm saying we as if my other sisters were here, we realized that her humility was what made her most beautiful. I used to think my mom let people walk over her, and I was like, you need to stand up and say more. And I realized that humility was actually strength. She had the ability to know when to be quiet, you know, and that every battle you can't fight. And some things you just have to keep living to see the result of what it is. And so my mom is my superhero. That's who I want to be like when I grow up.
Yes, Mom.
Shout out to mamas.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice round of applause for Cynthia Bailey, Aaron Bird, Erica Campbell, April Parker Jones, Kiara Kelly, Shamika Sanders, and Matisha Sim, the Listening Black Women panel.